Friday regarding Ms. Lau Xiao Lai, Edward Yu, Nathan Law, and Leung Kwok Hong judicial proceedings have started asking the court to rule that their oath-taking has been invalid. The view from the DOJ is that pending final judicials, all public officers, including myself, have to follow the announcement made by the CS4A on the 31st of October, and also a letter to the President of the Council on the 8th of November. We are not going to respond to questions raised by these four members. Thank you. Point of order. What point of order? Point of order. Yes? Mr. Leung Kwok Hong, what point of order? Under the basic law, I can read it out to you. Article 73 of the Basic Law. The Legislature of the Hong Kong SAR shall exercise the following powers and functions. We have got 10 under this. There are at least 5 we should exercise. And the FS said that the government has filed an application with the judiciary, and we may be disqualified. Prior to that, we are still here to exercise such powers and functions. Of course, I'm not targeting at the FS. He said that he was following the directions of another Chief Secretary, Mrs. Carrie Lam. Her final remarks before departure, according to Mrs. Lam. So I'm not targeting the FS personally. Of course, before you're going to join the elections, you have to consider your risks. This is like buying a property. I didn't really want to bother the FS. I don't want to slap him on his face. They said that I'm not sure about your qualification, so even if I've answered your questions, that doesn't mean that I acknowledge your status. But now they're saying that they will not answer our questions. What kind of a government is this? This is unacceptable. Either they go to apply for an injunction from the court, an injunction to ban us from being a legislator. We have the rule of law in Hong Kong, not the rule by law. It's also not ruled by a ruler. This is a very serious statement. They used to say that even though I answer your question, that cannot be construed as acknowledgement of your status. Now they go further. They are not going to answer our questions. So Article 73 can be dumped. I must say to our President that they should be banned from so saying. Pending a court ruling, we're still legislators. How come? That as soon as they file a JR, even before leave is obtained, they hold this position. What kind of a government is this? How can they be accountable to the international community? So in a business relationship, if you sue another party, then even before you have an injunction, you can freeze the assets of the other party. Can you freeze the assets of Hong Kong Bank? Of course not. This is a shame. How can you do that? FS, I think you should rather take a cup of tea. Now, I'm not friendly with you. I can't really support such a statement. This is so shameful.
It's outrageous. You're going too far. Yes, 4 or 5 members would like to speak. It is now the turn of Ms. Tanya Chen, Chairman. Chairman, again, it is a point of order. Chairman, I'd like to give you time. I give you the floor. Are you trying to tell us what sort of time limit have we got for questions and answers? Chairman, I want to say that just now, long hair made a speech. FS, have you read your employment contract? Are you going to resign, and when? It's outrageous for you to make such a statement. It's difficult for the FS. If you are on points of order, I'll get all the points of order first before I ask the FS to give a reply. Sorry, speaker is off mic. Well, you're finished. Please be seated. Please take your seat. Chairman, I suggest that let's have a break. Let's have a break and consult legal advice so as to check